Today I am back at the AJC Modular Display Center here in Australia, and beside me is the Burleigh. What we're looking at here is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom modular home with dimensions of 10 meters long by 6 meters wide. That works out to about 33 feet long by almost 20 feet wide for a total footprint of 60 square meters or 645 square feet. What I'm going to do is get behind the camera, take a quick tour around, then we'll duck inside, check out the interior, and finally I will get to the pricing on the Burleigh. So yeah, let's get after it. All right, starting at the end of the Burleigh, there's a couple different features that I want to talk about, starting with the stepped in section. You can see it is stepped in on the end, just giving it a little bit more pizzazz, if you will. The second is the roof line. So you can see on this model, it is peaked right in the middle, but if we go up to the AJC Modular logo, that kind of depicts what it is going to look like going forward. So if I back up again, this side is going to be higher. That's terrible, but that kind of gives you an idea. It's going to have a higher side and then a lower side, and again, just going to add a little bit more character, and that's going to be on the models going forward. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this home does come in 2 separate pieces. It ships in 2 pieces and of course gets put together on site. Like everything built from AJC, it is built with structural insulated panels, and that means we've got the steel siding as well as the metal roof up top. You can kind of get a look at it there, and we've got a couple different colors on this. So feature wall in the end, I thought that was dark gray, and I still am pretty certain on that, but at times it does almost look blue. I think I'm going to settle on dark gray though. So coming down this side, we've got the lighter gray with the white trim. Little sneak peek into the kitchen there. We've got the window backsplash, which I quite like. And then coming down this way, we have got the sliding glass door into the dining room and a little peek into the bedroom as well. All right, let's head inside. We'll see exactly what they've got going on here with the Burleigh. So, coming in, the first section I arrive into is the dining room, which is directly open to the kitchen. They got a bit of a peninsula coming out here. We've got the solid surface countertop there and room for 2 bar stools easily. Third's probably going to fit in there, no problem as well. Coming around, you get a look at the gray cabinets. They've got a bit of a mix here. So they've got a few gray cabinets and then they've got the wood color up above. And as I come into the kitchen, we're gonna get a first-hand look at just how much storage is in the Burleigh. Let's see what they got going on here. So, you know what? Let's just open them all up. Look at all this. What are you gonna put in all these? Oh wait, this one, see, good thing I opened them all because that corner one is a double hinge. And this is going to be the vent up top, and now I've got to close them all. Starting to regret this decision. Okay, we did it. Now, here is a look at the window backsplash that I have been quite enjoying this year. I'm seeing it more and more, and I like it. Coming down to the peninsula section, bank of 4 drawers there. This has kind of been in everything that I've seen so far from AJC. You've got the soft close on the drawers, which is great. Under there, you've got a spot for your appliances, whatever that may be. My favorite is the air fryer because I'm a terrible cook and that makes it easy for me. So that's a program I'm running quite often. Under the sink, check that out. You've got the extra shelf. I've been noticing that in everything from AJC as well. Typically that is just wide open, but if you're buying one of these homes down here in Australia, you're getting the extra shelf under the sink. 4-burner cooktop there in the corner, and the oven down below. Fridge, we've got the freezer on top. There you go. And the fridge down below. I'm curious, what is the top or people's favorite fridge style? Because you can have the freezer down below, you can have the side-by-side, or you can have the traditional top freezer, bottom fridge, as we're seeing here. Beside the fridge, this is what I like to call a pantry cabinet. So it's not a full walk-in pantry, but this is somewhere where you're going to put the majority of all the stuff you plan to eat, or the stuff you're just looking for somewhere to store. So plenty of room for whatever you might want to be doing in this kitchen in the Burleigh model. Coming around this way, we're going to get a look at the living room, and they've got the light wood feature wall over there. I like it when they do these feature walls in the AJC models. They add character to these homes, and I like that. So we've got couch with a window behind. We've got another window in the corner and yet another one over there before coming to the wall that the TV is mounted on. Now, I got toured around this home a little bit earlier today, and another change that they're going to be making is, see this door right here and that one right beside it? That's actually going to be the same as the cabinet, so I'll give you another look at that. It's going to be the gray, so it would match the lower cabinets instead of being the white door. That's something that they're going to be doing going forward. If I open this up, what you're going to find is a stacking washer dryer and a laundry sink right beside it. Something people ask about in every single video if it's not shown. Sometimes I miss it and people never let it slide. They want to know where they're doing laundry, and that's fair. Okay, into the bathroom. We've got the toilet directly across from the entrance, and more of a walk-in shower in this one rather than the shower stall. I kind of like that. Still has the rainfall and the removable. You've got the window to let off a bit of steam right here, and coming around this way, you've got the vanity. This has been the same vanity in everything from AJC, which I like, and the mirror up above. At the end of the home is where you're going to find both bedrooms. So this appears to be a queen, maybe the size smaller, I think double. I'm not entirely 100% sure, but you've got enough room on either side of the bed for the night tables. You've got one window there, another one over here, and the closet. So let's have a look in this closet. So instead of doing shelving in here, they've got two racks for hanging, which is kind of cool. Now let's see what they've got on this side. This is where they've got all the shelving over here, so that makes sense. So if you're gonna do any of your folding stuff, you'll put it on this side. Any of your hanging stuff will go on the other side. This appears to be an exact mirror of the other bedroom. So yep, night tables, yep, bed, yep, and two windows, yep. And finally, yep, we have got the hang side, wait for it, and we have got the folding side right here. Nice to have built-ins. It pretty much eliminates the need for a dresser in here, which is great. All right, one last look at the living room and kitchen, and I'm gonna head outside and talk about the pricing. There you have it, folks, the Burleigh from AJC Modular, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom modular home with a footprint of 60 square meters or 645 square feet. As far as pricing goes, they've got two different options here at AJC. The first being basically they build it and you take it from the factory and handle the rest. And the second is turnkey, which includes delivery, setup, and installation. So if you want to take it from the factory, the price is going to be 159,000 Australian dollars and change. If you're looking for turnkey, it's 184,000 Australian dollars and change. That is it for me here at the Burleigh. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next.